Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Putting Them First. My name is Lauren. I am a first-year first grade teacher, and this will be day 5 of classroom setup. Before I get into anything else, let me just say what the heck and thank you to you guys. I got an email today from YouTube saying I had 1,000 subscribers, which blew my mind. And then I opened YouTube to find out that there are actually 1.5K of you guys, which is crazy. So hello, thank you for following along, and more importantly, thank you for offering your advice. I've gotten so many great ideas over the weekend from you guys that I'm just ready to go in this new week. I have ideas, I have projects that weren't even on my radar that are going to make my space so much more functional for my students. So thank you so freaking much. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm happy that you've made it to day 5. We have some big things happening today. First things first, we have a fan, so yay. There will be a box fan following me as I move around the classroom today. Obviously, I will not have it on while I'm filming because you won't be able to hear me at all, but this is my new best friend. Thank you to my lovely boyfriend who got it for me. And then we have some library bins. That is one project I would like to try to get to today, but I don't have my bookshelves yet, so all I can really do is put them in little piles by genre. And then other than that, I'm going to go to Walmart to get some magnets for my bulletin border. There are some people watching me. Hi, good morning, neighbors. I'm going to get magnets and a step stool so that I can reach the board across the top. And I think I'm gonna get a coffee as well. I have a real Starbucks problem, but you guys know that. So, before I get on the road, for my bun, some people have asked, I use a bun ring. It's like a foam, kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. If you Google bun ring, it will probably come up. I got it in the checkout line at Forever 21 because I'm a sucker, and I saw it and I thought, yeah, I'll get that. And that is why my bun looks like a perfect donut on top of my head. And my lipstick color is by Physicians Formula. I think it's called Coral Springs. That's all. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get on the road, run those errands, and I will see you in my happy little rainbow place. Bye, friends. Quick update. We've made it to the school. You can see over here, it's raining, and I'm parked by the door to my classroom so that I can unload things. I don't know if I'm going to unload in the rain, but I want my car to be here. But that means I have to walk outside all the way to the front door to get buzzed in the rain. So this is gonna be fun. And on top of that, I realized that I only got 2 of the 4 things that I wanted to get at Walmart. So I'm not sure how I averaged 50% remembering what I wanted. And I also had a list in my phone. So that's a little crazy, but we're missing an X-Acto knife, so we're still using scissors to cut the bulletin board paper, and I did not get Lysol wipes, but this little classroom needs to be cleaned pretty soon. So those things will happen tomorrow, I guess. For now, it is 11:32. I'm gonna run into the office and then head to my classroom. I will say, confession, I could get to my school probably 5 minutes quicker, except I am terrified of turning left, and I don't know if anyone else is like me, but if I have to turn left across like a busy road to get into the other lane, like I won't do it. If it's a stop sign that like only I stop and they're still going and that's a busy road, like no. I will turn right, I will go down to a light, and I'll do a U-turn before I turn left. I'm just terrified. I don't know what's wrong with me. But y'all, there is a big stinking left turn that really could save me 5 minutes. I'm not doing it. Day 5, still haven't tried it. Maybe by day 100, I'll be fed up and I'll give it a go. But for now, it's 11:33 and we made it. So, gonna run in. There's a break right now. I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. I could not be happier walking into this room, and I don't know if I just forgot how great it felt leaving and looking like a classroom on Friday, but oh my gosh, this looks like a classroom and it's mine, and I am just in shock. But anyways, the car is all unloaded. I got out some more bins for my library, and I'm going to unload some blocks. I got these at Marden's. If you guys have ever been to Maine, you might know what that is. It's kind of like a TJ Maxx. They have everything on like super clearance. I got these blocks, and I'm gonna put these in one of my stem bins. So that'll take care of one more, and then I'll have 2 empty ones. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to get started with the magnetic chalkboard bulletin board that you guys have helped me with. So we're gonna do the blocks and then the board. I used 3 boxes of these natural wood blocks. They were $3 each, marked down, so $9, and I have a full stem bin of blocks. One of them is rainbow colored, so they aren't all exactly the same, but I feel like that's fine. And then the other 2 are just wooden blocks. So there's that. And now I think it's time to try the bulletin board. I'm a little nervous for this whole chalkboard bulletin board situation, but I've gotten a lot of good advice. I'm going to use painter's tape with hot glue. So I'm going to put the painter's tape down and then hot glue on top of the painter's tape, and then use that to stick the paper to the board. And then couldn't find the magnets that I wanted at Walmart to use on the bulletin border, so I'm going to try using mounting tape, that like double-sided tape that can hold up to 9 pounds. I'm going to try that. It won't be as removable. It'll kind of ruin the border when I pull the border down, but also it's what they had. They didn't have the magnets. I didn't want to wait, so that will be the next project. I'm excited. Then the back of the room will look more uniform once that board is done. Let's do it. Well, y'all, if you can't tell, that was a fail. There's not enough paper to go all the way across the board, and I'm going to have to use repeated pieces of paper across the long board that are shorter anyways. So I'm going to use that paper. I should get it down so it doesn't wrinkle like that. But anyways, I'm going to use that across the front board, and then I'm going to open the new roll for this board. Oh well. I should move this table, but I don't want to drag it. You guys know the situation with dragging. I'm nervous. Maybe I will drag it just an inch. We'll see. Okay guys, I wanted to thank those of y'all who commented on my video with this idea. So I'm just going to let you know what I'm doing with the bulletin board that's on a chalkboard. So I can't staple into it, and I asked you guys what would be the best way to like stick something to it, and a lot of people on YouTube and on Instagram recommended I use painter's tape and then hot glue on top of the painter's tape, stick the paper to the hot glue, and then when you pull the painter's tape off, everything comes off, but it stays stuck because of the tape. And this is an issue I'm having. Let me show you guys. Okay, so as you can see, the top strip of my bulletin board is coming detached right here. I tried to use some of the mounting tape I picked up to kind of stick it back. It won't stick back. There's like maybe 1.5 centimeters of a gap between that and the top of the board. It's really not a big deal. I'm just a perfectionist. I'm just going to make the board on top of it, and then we'll see what it looks like, you guys. Next up, hot glue. Well, I didn't get very far. I plugged in my hot glue gun, and this is the only outlet in the back of the room. I don't have an extension cord other than the one that is plugged into the outlet. So that extension cord is running from the outlet that's further underneath the white bulletin board. The furthest the hot glue gun will go is like the middle of this chalkboard. So I have no clue how I don't have an extension cord. There's no other outlet. I can't really like tape and glue over there and then move over here. So maybe... This stinks. I wanted to do this so bad. Maybe I'll figure it out. Let me brainstorm a little bit. Update. I jerry-rigged it. I have another one of these that was hiding somewhere in the desk that was left in my room. So I plugged that one into this one to give me about another 3 feet, and I think it makes it. I can only really go up to about here, but then I could just pull the paper down, glue it, fold it back, and stick it really quick. So while the hot glue gun heats up, I'm going to get my borders ready. Do you see that? That worked so well. This is why I need you guys. So if you commented painter's tape with hot glue, let me know. Maybe I'll give you a hug through the internet or buy you a coffee or something, because that is exactly what I needed, and thank you.
There is a little bit extra at the bottom, like maybe literally 1/4 centimeter, but enough that now that I've glued the sides, it's gonna be hard for me to lift up the bottom to get under there. But also this computer table is gonna be pushed up against it, so I'm not super worried about sticking the bottom like that. So I think what I might use is just a couple like not so cute magnets across the bottom once I have the border on there. But for right now, I'm gonna get started with border. Let's do it. Now I'm at the top part where it's hanging off on the corner, and I tried to fiddle with it some more and I can't get it to stick down, so I think I'm just gonna border across the top strip like I did on the other one, and it's just gonna hang over, but it will be okay. That's what I keep telling myself. And the coolest thing ever is that this bulletin board is now entirely magnetic, which I didn't really mean to do, but this works so well that I think I might do it to the front board because it would make the board white, which I would like the appearance of better, and then it would be magnetic. And I really like this for well work. I think I might make some magnetic clothespins so that I can clip work up here, but then I can move them, I can switch things around easily. This would also be a great way to display objectives because it's magnetic. I have so many ideas now, and I'm thinking on the front board, I'm going back and forth between dry erase or magnetic. We'll see, but it's still really stinking cool. Okay, you guys, there is the back. It doesn't look horrible from here. If we get a little bit closer, you can definitely see the corner is a little weird, but I have an idea. So let's go over to my desk and I will show you. I have these little fans, like paper fans that I got on clearance at Michael's for 97 cents. And I have pink, blue, green, and like a darker blue. And I think I'm gonna just throw some up in the corner as like a little flourish on the bulletin board, but then it will just hide the ugly. That's what I'm learning. You don't get rid of the ugly, you just decorate it. Now that I have a few laid out, I wanted to show you what they look like before I throw them on the board. So I have this blue color matches pretty well. The green matches, the pink of course. I have a darker blue, which I think will match okay. So I'm not gonna nix those, but this red is just too dark. It's a lot more maroon when it's fanned out like that than it was on the packaging. And one, it doesn't match the border. Two, it's giving me Florida State vibes. I'm sorry if anyone went to Florida State, but I just can't. So I'm probably just gonna chuck those, go Gators. But I'm thinking that this looks pretty dang good for the corner. I might throw another little solid color one down here, a small, to break up the polka dots, but I think that this is gonna do it. Let's try. Sorry y'all, someone is mowing, I guess, but there's concrete outside of my door, so I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. Mowing the concrete. I'm losing my mind, but we decorated the ugly. We did it. I like it. It's not exactly what I was envisioning. It's hard to attach the things, obviously, because the strip is so far away and I can't staple, but this is what they look like, and I like it. So the back bulletin board is done. That's a big check. I think I'm gonna try for the top bulletin board, although I won't be able to border the entire thing, I'm still gonna give it a go as far as the paper. Update. Today has been one flop after the other, but that's okay. This is as much white paper as I had left to cover the top strip. So I am gonna have to run to Michael's and buy another roll of this fadeless white paper, but that's okay. I have a 50% off coupon, so it should be fairly inexpensive, and I know that I could cover the rest with one roll. But somehow today has kind of gotten away from me. It's about 1:30 now, and I'm planning on building 2 of the white 3-tier carts for my classroom. I have them in boxes here, and I brought a screwdriver today, so I think that will be the next thing, and sadly that might be all that we accomplished today. So maybe today will have to be rolled in with day 6 if it's not enough, but we'll see. I do want to show you guys really quickly an idea that's been brewing in my head and kind of walk you through what I'm thinking, because usually you guys have a million better ideas, so I want to show it to you and then refine the idea with y'all's help. All right, so ignore the chairs, but this is the other wall in my classroom that I've told you is made up of closet doors. So every single one of these is a closet door. They come in two, and two, so it's 6 doors, and they open this way. So they actually just like kind of pivot, they pivot where they are. And I'm a little confused because I have so much floor space over there, but I don't really want to put a table. I'm just kind of storing the table, the chairs, and the easel against the wall for now since I can't really do much with it. But this is the idea that I had over the weekend. So I'm thinking, what if I turn this area into our math wall and then add another carpet space to my room? We have our big carpet up front, but I think I really like this idea. I'm not sure if I would cover all 6 of the doors or if I would just do like 4 or what it would really look like once it's done. But my idea was to get the dry erase contact paper that so many of you guys recommended and cover some of these doors because they are like a smooth hard surface. They should remove pretty easily at the end of the year. And then I could cover and make maybe like a whiteboard area on 4 of them and use that for our number talks. I would have to split it along each door so that the doors could still open because their hooks and cubby space are in here for their personal items throughout the day. So I'm gonna have to kind of think this through. Would I border every single door outline? Would I just let them be split and then when you close it, it's all one whiteboard? I don't know, I'm a little bit confused, but I do really like the idea of having a math area. And one second, I'm gonna turn you around. Okay, and if I make this my math area and use the 4 doors, I would put another carpet here, like I said, and then I could have another space for centers because right now I will have some kids on the front carpet with a clipboard or a lap desk working on something. I have my word work area over by the crate seats. I have a computer station, I have my library, and then I would want one more area for them to work on, just so I have 5 centers, and I'll talk more about centers when I'm setting them up, but this would give me another area and they would just work on this carpet with a clipboard or a lap desk instead of 2 groups being together on the front carpet. So I'm loving this idea. I know I'm going to do it or some version of it, but think through this with me. Should I do them all together? Should I border every door? Should I not? Should I just border the top and let them look like one thing when they are closed? Or if you have any better ideas, let me know. It's going to be hard to attach anything to the wall, which is why I just assumed a whiteboard adhesive because it is wooden doors. I won't be able to use it as magnetized and I won't be able to staple into it, so it really will just be a whiteboard. I could probably hang up like my calendar and my number chart on it at the very least, just with like mounting tape. That way some things are on it and then we would use the whiteboard space, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think of that idea. For now, I'm going to build my white cards. Let's get to it. Here is the moment of truth. I made it, but let's see if it'll actually stand up without falling apart because I am no Bob the Builder. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yay! Okay, so 1 down, 1 more to go. The reason I got 2 is because I want 1 for my guided reading area. And then also I, by the time they were on sale, knew that I was thinking about doing some sort of math wall over there, but I won't have anything able to like set my stuff down on over there because there can't put any furniture there like I mentioned. So I thought one of these little rolly carts would be good. I can roll it over during math talks and roll it right on back when we are not in that area. So I'm gonna have 1 for guided reading and then 1 for my swivel wall of math fun. So let me make another one of these and then I actually think I might have time to do something else because it's pretty early. That only took me like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna crank another one out. 2 white 3-tier rolling cars, done. Although it doesn't look so much white once they're out of the package as like an almond color, and I know that they sell an almond color, but I ordered them online for store pickup, so I didn't pick the wrong ones. Maybe they gave me the wrong ones, but I'm just happy that they're the same shade of like creamy off-white. If you guys have a white one of these, let me know below. Is it really white or is it more of like an off-white cream color? Anyways, it is about 2:10 now, so I have around 45 minutes before I need to start packing up so that I'm out by 3. I'm just kind of cleaning up the room. That's why I'm holding random objects. But I'm gonna spend the next 50 minutes stamping my personal books. So the ones that I inherited when I got into this classroom, I want to leave behind if or when I leave this classroom for the next teacher. But I do have a box of Scholastic books from a warehouse sale. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I bought like 84 books, which is crazy. But I have a library stamp and with like my name on it, so I'm just gonna go through and stamp my name in all of the back of those books so that when I leave, it's easy to tell which ones are mine and which ones are staying with the room. So that is what we're gonna do for the next 45 or however long minutes that it takes. I have stamped all of the books. I think my arms might be a little sore tomorrow from holding the books open. I literally am feeling sore in my shoulders, which just tells you that I should be spending more time in the gym and less time in my classroom. But they are all stamped. It's about 2:40, so I'm gonna wash my hands that are all gross and then kind of organize the room, call up to the front office, and head out for the day. Let's do it. Here she is at the end of day 5, I think this is. It's starting to really come together. Also, I realized for the top of this white bulletin board, I could have used the paper that was too short for that and maybe even been able to finish it. But I'm still gonna get another roll just in case, and in case I wanna use it for the math area for any reason. This is what we have at the end of day 5. That's a wrap, you guys. Another productive day. I'm feeling better and better every time I'm in here. I think the trick is to come in with a list and just start knocking things off. Don't think about it, just jump in. Obviously, it's my first year, so I have no clue what the tricks are. But that is my trick that I've learned so far. Thank you guys again. 1 minute. Summer school. Sorry, they were announcing dismissal again. I always seem to be filming when they come over the speaker to do that. But that is all for day 5. Thank you guys so much for all of your help so far. I'm standing in front of what hopefully will be an incredible math wall area for us. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's a wrap for today. Make sure that you subscribe if you're interested in following along with any more of these videos. And comment below if you have any ideas for this big wall of doors. I'll see you guys soon. Talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.